Oh boy.
I can't.
Alright.
Nary a bother. He
Already
said as
my
his thing breaks
gun.
apart.
I'm gonna have to do all the screens again. Or Jordan, or one of us is gonna have to do the screens again at some point.
I'm watching Jordan play something involving a bus.
Crazy bus?
I mean, it says at least on my
Oh.
phone that we're live, so I'm just gonna go off of
It
that.
does show that we are live on my end as well.
Okay. Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome to Halloween. Just Halloween.
As they may.
Halloween is the May. We got dummy thick Luke over there, whose visor is so reflective we can finally see the inside of his room. Luke, what's that in to your my left, your right?
First
In the
of all,
corner there.
this isn't my room. Second of all,
Yeah.
it's a giant Warhammer map,
Okay.
but it's just folded in half.
Yeah, I was definitely suspecting something was up because I saw the background. I was like, there are no pictures back there. What? Where is he?
So where are you?
Israel,
Where are
you
you
sound like
now?
you're
Where are
locked in a
you?
room.
Where are you right now, Luke? Out of curiosity.
I'm at my boyfriend's place.
Ah, I see. I see. Tell him
Who
we
could
said
have
hi if
guessed?
he ever comes in.
Alright.
Anyway, as you might be able to tell, two of us don't have costumes. Chris is dapper as fuck. And
I don't know what you talk about. This right here.
I'm
this
Willy
is
Wonka. My
peak
hat's over
tier
there. It wouldn't
costume.
fit on. I tried Johnny Bravo, but apparently, if you spray paint gold onto a black Elvis wig to try and make it gold, you run out of spray paint before it looks nice.
That's fair. Wait,
So-
how are you gonna do the?
Well, I mean, it's still got the pompadour puff. I just
Okay. All right, gotcha. All right, so anyway, last we left off, the favorite few, after closing the portal in Lunaris and feeling that they had at least put Lunaris in a fairly safe position, returned to the church in order to discuss what they were going to do next. Ideas were exchanged, and they eventually landed on the idea of making their way to Roselake to save Goo's mother, as well as a very strong, or what could possibly be a very strong ally in this fight. Did skip over the actual fight because it was a fight. You know, you can go watch it. Links down there.
You better watch it.
fists were thrown. Mostly not. I was on the floor 3 times.
It's true. Chris got knocked
Good
out so
blame,
many
Wolf.
times.
That's about it, you know.
So anyway, we left off as the next morning rises for the favorite few. The
This is
Hollows.
hot. This is very
Yeah,
warm.
it's like it's a spaceman helmet or something. Wow.
At least you're not wearing 3. I guess you are kind of wearing 3 sets of clothes.
Who would have possibly thought that a space helmet would be hot? So, that is where we left off. So, as the morning rises for you guys, the hollowed spell still seemingly in place, as other folks are coming to consciousness. You're not under attack by anything.
That's epic.
That's nice.
To Rose Lake, I suppose.
Is there
Can we make
anything?
sure it's still safe for them before we leave?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Is there anything you guys want to do before
I'm
you guys
asking
head
that
out?
in character.
I'm good.
No, I'm good. Israel. Nah, fuck them.
No, fuck them.
What's going on?
David, you're leaving in 2 hours. At least try to pay attention.
I
At
know.
least
I'm
wake
just
up.
asking what the party wants to do.
Do we want to make sure they're still good and there's not a death horde coming to murder them in cold blood and vengeance?
Probably.
probably-
Or we want to go to my mom's house and have cookies?
It's probably a good idea to,
Okay.
check around.
I could go to my mom's house and have cookies.
Stick around for a little bit.
Okay. So are you actually leaving, or is someone using a spell to try to scout around?
I'm looking out the window.
All right, you kind of okay. So you kind of push your head against the window and try to glance out the side. Make a perception check.
Realizing that it's stained glass and it's very hard to see out of.
Exactly.
I believe that's 11, but let me make sure. Or not 11. Not 11. 21 plus 11. Sorry. Yeah, it's 21.
21. Okay.
Perception
Is
check.
there a window that isn't stained glass?
There is, but it's outside the field of. It's outside the protective barrier.
Well, that's.
I'm okay with doing that and then running back really quick.
Well, that's
Okay.
an 18 for a perception check. That's great.
All right. So.
I'll tell Ezreal that I'm there.
All right.
I'll go with then.
So. All right. So through the stained glass, you guys can't really make much out, even with a 21 and an 18, because it is, after all, stained glass.
If
Download the
afterwards,
video.
after you say all this shit.
So as you guys begin making your way outside the barrier, go and make one more perception check, either individually or one at advantage.
Who is the higher bonus?
What do you have?
Stop
Well-
metagaming. Whoopshish. It's okay.
I mean, I'll go because I am at max, unless Luke's got over 20.
Give it. What?
But Luke is over. Yeah, Luke has a
20
22.
wisdom.
Yeah, Luke has a 22.
I mean, I rolled a 29, so
Yeah, but Luke does have the higher wisdom, if you're curious. Luke has a 22.
that's fair. But Luke rolls like garbage
I don't. Shut
Okay.
up.
sometimes.
So
Sometimes.
as you guys make your way out and begin kind of glancing about, you don't see anything in the way of anything different. In terms of the number of patrols have not stopped. There seems to be much more of a frantic speed to them. As opposed to like every 2 minutes, there's now every 1 minute that there's a patrol, and they're marching very, very fast. Other than that, nothing that really catches your eye. At least not in the space of the church.
I will use Arcane Eye.
Alright. Make a perception check. Or investigation if you want to actually like take an hour to be thorough.
Okay, that's 19 plus.
Which one are you doing?
11.
Perception or investigation?
Investigations just want to be thorough.
So 30? So 30. Okay.
No, that isn't a 30. It's a 31.
31. You know, if it wasn't an odd number, you would have found something, but because it
Aw,
is an odd
damn.
number, I'm sorry.
Oh shit!
I
What
mean,
are we gonna do?
I mean, it's a 30. I did my math wrong.
Oh, I did math bad.
Okay.
You do math, man.
So spending the time, spending an entire hour in the church doing this investigation, you get a lot of the same. It's a lot of the same patrols that were already there before.
Mhm.
You also notice that from time to time there are these winged devils that will kind of latch onto buildings for a moment and look, fly down, grab up a corpse, and then fly off.
That's
Nice.
interesting.
But the numbers don't seem to be increasing. It seems that the closing of the portal did hinder any other forces from being able to get here. But that's what you get in the hour.
Seems kinda safe. And then we leave, and Eric's like, it's not safe. Everyone dies here. Good job.
Forgot to mention that it's Peg A sus.
I thought that's exact. I thought that was what he was gonna say. I thought he was kind of sus.
It was
Peggy
kinda
A
sus.
sus.
Peggy 6 sus.
Peggy
Peggy
13.
sus.
Sus.
Peggy success. Right, so after an hour, Jordan, we can't hear you.
Jordan,
I
can't
just see
hear
him
you. It's the
frantically.
accident.
I just see him frantically waving his arms about, and I can't hear anything.
Christ.
Keep talking. I'll let you know when I can hear you.
This is a
If
disaster
you've been
already.
talking at all, Jordan, I haven't heard you this entire time. All I saw was you frantically waving your arms, trying to get my attention.
Jordan, I read lips better if you're doing like the yelling grade
He's-
talk.
Yeah.
If that helps. Nope. I don't know.
Check hello. Check hello.
Yep, we can hear you.
Hey.
There's Jordan.
And he's muted.
God. I hate everything. Life is pain.
Me too, bud. Me too.
Okay. I was just going to say that if there's an hour for this investigation that's happening,
Mm-hmm.
this is not what Daytona is going to be doing. Daytona has other thoughts, but as a player, I'm going to ask if anyone else would want to talk to the pastor about if he has any plans, or is he just planning on staying in here?
That sounds like a good idea.
But the question is, would that cross any of your character's thoughts?
Roll for it. Sure.
All right. Sure. Okay. So I will tell you for about 45 minutes of that, Tayo is not actively in the building. You know that he has where that storage area is. He would have retreated there pretty early in the morning.
Okay.
After that, sure. So you see him kind of come out. He has a few things in his hands as he walks back into the main church.
Is anyone with me, or am I alone?
I don't
I'm
know.
investigating.
Alright.
You don't know.
Ophelia's
You have a helmet
investigating.
on.
After having received the news last time. Did I lose you again?
No,
I
you're
can
just
hear you.
quiet.
No.
No, you're just quiet. And I can't hear Luke at all if he's talking.
You can't at all?
Okay, so
No,
it's actually,
because you have to understand, Luke, the mask
Okay.
is muffling you a lot, and then if you try to talk quietly, I can't hear you at all.
I've got my microphone inside my helmet though.
It's
That's
still
weird.
muffled. It's still coming in muffled.
This better. Oh no.
Actually, no. Somehow that made it worse.
Wow. Well.
Oh. Your
That's
dumb
fine.
bitch. Your dumb bitch energy.
Hello. Hello.
There we go. There we go. That's better.
Hey,
Oh, yes.
do you think this place will be alright if we leave to help someone else?
Well, if I recall, weren't you going to attempt to get some of the people out of the city, out of the town?
Were we?
That's
Originally, yeah.
That's what Ophelia said.
that was the original intent. It was also why I was saying, like, maybe we need to talk to people before we go.
Why'd you make me do it?
Because after what Daytona got, there's one, Daytona's stupid. Two, not thinking about that.
If you have to leave, if you have urgent business, I understand, but
A problem I have. They don't exactly trust us anymore.
the church is safe, at least for the time being. If you did indeed close the portal, I don't think we're going to be getting any more. I've already sent word for more reinforcements for the town. I can't guarantee anything.
If you you need anything, send us a message, and I promise. I swear to Denia, I'll do everything I can.
Very well. I'll try to keep tempers low. That's all he tells you as he goes about kind of setting things up.
Gotcha.
Anything else from anybody? Yeah, within the hour.
Nope.
So the hour ends, and Ophelia, you have your information.
Pretty much same old, minus some demons, like, going inside cliffs, and that's about it, right? Going inside
Yeah.
houses, stealing bodies.
Yeah, besides these winged devils that are picking up bodies and taking them off somewhere.
Mm-hmm. That seems kind of sus, but I don't know.
Did you say sus?
Yeah, sus.
Hmm.
So what do you guys like to do?
Hang myself.
I mean, can't really go anywhere without either teleport or an agreement like we start heading in that direction.
Well, you have teleport. Because this
Yeah,
is
that'd
the
probably
day
be
after.
better. Probably be a better option to teleport.
Oops. Hang on one second.
wait.
Phone call.
We have to decide where to teleport specifically because we don't know where they're at Roselake.
We could just
If we just kind of pop into a random location, we know there's a chance that there's already enemies waiting for us.
I mean, why would they know that we're gonna be there? Unless
It
they
doesn't matter. It's
intercepted-
not they don't know that we're gonna be there, but they're there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, like, Chris's worry is like if we
We don't know where
Teleport.
they are attacking specifically.
Hmm.
We just know that they're there.
right, because like the last time we did this teleport, we actually teleported outside of the town, and we had to come in and fight through into the church. So, do we want to do that strategy again, or do we just drop right in and wherever we land, we land?
Where are we
And,
dropping?
and personally, again, just speaking out of Daytona's mindset, like, we need to be there. So the vote for Daytona would be direct impact. Whatever
Go.
happens, happens.
Well, it's your mom.
Then I say we drop it inside of her house.
All right.
Alright.
Assuming it's not already completely destroyed.
We should also telepathic bond beforehand.
Alright, so you guys are gonna cast your telepathic. You're gonna cast a telepathic bond, Ophelia. I
Mhm.
assume as a ritual.
Mm-hmm. It's a ritual.
So you guys will
Would we
take
have gotten any knowledge or seen any spot when we were there that's like behind a house that's not so visible or just behind?
Yeah, there's a few areas you could jump to that's a little less visible.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might be a
Although you
better
also know that
option.
teleport is not really an exact spell. It'll take you to a location, but it will take you to an area within that location. So there's not really a lot of say in where you specifically fall unless it has a teleportation circle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who's playing Doom?
Huh?
What is
What?
the Doom notification?
Oh, that was a mistake. That's a mistake left on my part. Someone must have subscribed
Oh wait,
because that's
oh,
the
wait,
subscription sound I left
Wait.
behind.
Oh wait, we actually did get a subscriber. Oh my god.
What?
Oh, it's Nathan.
Hey!
What's
Hey.
up, homie?
It's Doog.
Nathan, thank you for the subscribing with Twitch Prime. Much appreciated.
We have
First,
a
subs-
first
subscriber.
subscriber, guys.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Ooh. So if we're teleporting, it's a pretty bad teleport. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah.
Someone has something from Roselake, right?
Yes.
Wave go.
I have plenty.
Oh yeah, yeah. You do have something from Roselake.
I
Just
came
hold
from
on-
my mom.
Just hold out. Just hold on to go.
And my smoothie.
Yeah, I was so confused. I just start randomly hearing like, and I'm like, what is that?
That was when I was experimenting the
doing-
first go around
Who's
with the
playing
stream,
Doom?
and it just like stayed there, and I completely forgot about it.
Who's doing Doom stuff? It was me.
I am the
Ick.
kitchenings.
Ick. All right, so you guys are teleporting then, getting back into it.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so as you finish casting your telepathic bond and you all link hands, I assume kind of away from the crowd.
Mhm.
Okay. So all of you go ahead and link hands, and as you cast your teleportation spell, go ahead and roll a d100.
23.
23?
I told you it was bad.
Wait, did you roll before or after you cast the spell?
Before.
Roll again. I'm gonna let you, because you're technically supposed to roll after you cast the spell.
Okay. 67.
67. Okay. And you do have an associated item, correct?
My smoothie.
Your smoothie would
Ooh.
not be lasting that
your
long. What are you?
Your smoothie would not last. What the fuck?
Yo, not the smoothie itself. The container of the smoothie.
Just on occasion, I just leave random pieces of trash in my inventory,
Yeah, I do.
just for such an occasion.
Just in
To
case.
be fair,
Dude,
to
I
be
still
fair,
have
when you're a
like a
wizard-
wine. Yeah, I still have a wine bottle from Nakax's parents' place.
Yeah, to be fair, like when you're a wizard, you collect trash. That's kind of what you do.
I'm the trash man.
Trash man. All right, so as each of you feel yourselves thrust forward, it's almost like you guys, if you've ever had like turbulence in an airplane, like you can genuinely feel your bodies just vibrating as it seems like there's almost like this force that's pushing against you as you make your way at incredibly high speeds across well, not across the continent. You guys are actually fairly close to Roselake from where you are. You touch down a little ways outside of Roselake, maybe about 2-ish minutes away. A couple things catch your eye. Number one, even at the distance that you're at, there are flakes of ash that just muddy the ground. You can also see that large grove of trees that usually encompasses Roselake, there are many trees missing, which a lot of you know that these are guardians of Roselake. And there's definitely been a lot of them that have uprooted themselves, presumably in defense of Roselake. But the number of missing trees is staggering. Give me 1 second here, so I can get some stuffs ready.
That's oddly good news for me as the player on the side, but I won't explain why.
Fuck you, I hate you, Mom.
No,
Yeah, fuck you, mom.
not that.
Okay, the thing that I needed to do has been sent. Oh, hang on. I keep getting like, for some
Send
reason
us a dick pic on Facebook.
for some reason my Zoom keeps like flashing. It's not showing up on the stream for you guys, but it's like it'll flash for a moment, and then it'll stop, and then my little notification bar will come up. So I don't know what's going on with that. It's weird.
Might be running into the same problems I was when
As you
we were
guys
first
are
doing
taking a moment, to take this in. You guys can see just off in the distance what looks like a figure just coming up from the underbrush. Clothes a bit tattered, a small halfling stature. Give me 1 second. You see coming out from the underbrush a very familiar face. You see
Oh, I know who it
Nathan
is.
coming out from the underbrush. Nathan, if you'd like to.
Look, the zoo chef's here.
Yes, he is.
Hello, hello.
Whoa! Hey!
Dude,
What
I
up,
no one knew we
brother
were coming.
man?
That's nuts.
I swear to you all that the camera was working perfectly fine.
Get it working when you get it working, sous chef.
Yeah.
It does that.
It's all good.
Nathan!
So
Oh, yeah,
Nathan,
so-
The twist.
So Eric, if you're still playing while I leave,
Mhm.
my lucky rolls are stored in bio. Okay.
Okay, sounds good. Alrighty, so as you guys glance over, sous chef's muted. I'm gonna give him just a moment here, folks, just so he can try to get his stuff working. Because technical difficulties are what happens when you use Zoom.
Technical difficulties are what happens when you watch Fall as They May.
This is true.
This is
But-
sadly true.
Live at 8 p.m. on ABC.
No.
Subscribe to Fall as They May.
Live
Trust me,
at-
it's
live at
worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth
It's
it.
worth it. Maybe if I say it enough times, people will actually believe it.
Could you fucking imagine if we just got a random like primetime slot on ABC?
What would we do with it?
What would we do with
We'd play fucking D&D.
D&D?
Hey, random like 3 million viewers watching ABC on a Tuesday night where we got this slot.
Hey, there he is. There's our boy. And Sushep, you are still muted on Zoom,
Hey.
so go ahead and unmute yourself real quick. Oh, no!
Ah,
There we go.
yeah.
I'm going to eventually figure out why it switched from spacebar mute to spacebar turns off camera. I would like to know that, technical folks. That would be a good thing
Alrighty.
to have, it tell you.
So Nathan, as you have just returned from scouting out a nearby path, finding a small cave, more of a burrow into the ground where people could safely be evacuated. Making your way back towards Roselake, you come across a set of very familiar figures, individuals you had not seen in quite some time.
Hello there.
Also seems we have a survivor.
You. I know you.
And it is you all in the flesh and no limbs missing. That's a delightful thing. And he does take just a moment to look at Ophelia and double check that it is Ophelia, looking at like gait and posture and those things.
Sus.
Are there...
Sus.
Us.
Oh, right. I think I was using a bit of a different way of speaking before, because I was not in my own home territory, and I did not know you, but this is rather more close to home. I figure at this point there's not a whole lot in dissembling. But welcome back. Are there more coming after?
Just us, sadly.
It is
Well-
more than I had thought to hope for. So this is wonderful.
We heard the Archdevil was here.
Is that the humongous minotaur with the tree-sized mace? Is that the archdevil?
Did
I've
you say
seen-
tree-sized?
Mace, the thing that you carry.
I gathered that.
Does that sound
Big enough
familiar?
to swing a fucking tree?
Yeah, pretty accurate actually to what you recall about Bale's weaponry.
I don't know shit about Bale's weaponry.
Mm-hmm.
So he's here then.
He is, and there are something around on the close order of 90 to 110 others I believe there's a portal that keeps bringing them in, and then it vanishes again. If it would stay in one place,
Oh
I'd
yeah,
get rid of
Eric.
Hmm.
Where's my
Um,
bees?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You summoned a Pegasus, didn't you?
Yeah, where's my bees?
I thought you were joking about that.
Yeah, by the way, while no one was paying attention, I did go ahead and change the name of that hornet with the wings to Peg A Sus.
Peg A sus.
Yeah, that's why I made the joke earlier.
So,
Give me
Peg is
one
looking
sec.
kinda
Give me one
sus.
sec. Give me 1 sec to go do that really quick. Hang on. Do we actually just want to have another hornet?
Well, I mean, like that's up to you. Like you're
We'll just-
you're in control of this
You know what?
escapade.
You know what? We'll just do another hornet. Why not?
It's a hornet but with wings.
Peg. It's Peg A sus. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. We'll just. There you go. Jordan already did it for you. It's Peg A sus. Have fun. Anyway. Continue. I apologize. I didn't mean to.
where
cut.
did we leave off?
We left off with him informing you as to the numbers and the portal.
Yes. The portal. It does seem to reappear and disappear. It's not obvious that there is someone right there controlling it, which makes me think it might be remotely operated. And I have not been able to get close enough to it for long enough safely to tell if it is on a regular schedule or if it is even in the same place every time, although it does not seem to have moved all that much if it is moving, drifting perhaps.
What's the longest it stayed that you've seen?
I would say, Nathan, the longest, just because this was not information we discussed, I'd say the longest you'd ever seen it open for was basically roughly 6 seconds. Just to it seems like it opens, it lets troops in, and then it seals.
Well, I mean, how long has it been in the same place? Is what I mean.
In the same place, it doesn't seem to want to open in the same place. If it'll go back to a location to open, but it'll never appear in the same spot twice.
And for how long is it?
I literally
Is it
just told
6
you.
seconds?
I literally just told
He
you.
doesn't know.
Okay.
6 seconds is the
Yeah.
longest the portal has been open.
Yeah, it's the longest that Nathan
Not-
has seen it.
Okay. Fine.
Daytona will finally actually speak up and go, You haven't seen any of the, I don't know, what do they call them? Big rolling things with faces, fire coming out and doing. You haven't seen any of those running around, have you?
From a distance, because I'm not going up to that and saying hello.
Well, smart, but also that's probably what we would need to kill. That's how we got rid of that last gate. At least I assume that's how it's working here.
They
Okay.
produce those as a side effect?
Well,
Or
kind of a little hard to explain. We found the gate, then we let ourselves be known, and then the things glowed a lot, along with the gate, which glowed a lot. But if you're saying this thing's teleporting around, now I'm questioning whether or not it's actually the same thing.
This is perhaps not that important exactly, but I am curious. How long ago was that? Was that like about the same time a large ringing sound occurred or anything like that? Was that separate?
That's it. That's exactly it.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm doubly glad that you are still alive because honestly, whenever something that large and inexplicable occurs, and I don't immediately hear rumors about you all, I sort of wonder that you did it, but you have not, which I'm very grateful for. Right then. There are defenders, and they are currently engaging the enemy. There are also people who are trying to get out, and there are people, of course, in the central tree, the Archdruids' base of operations. They are holding out for now. I do not know how long it will last. The Minotaur seems to be the commander and is often surrounded by people, but he is not afraid to fight himself. This is no coward, alas. You have seen him before, you do? All of you, it sounds like you've seen him.
We have.
Okay.
Wait, have we?
Oh
He
yeah.
used magic powers.
Oh, the
Bale?
guy.
Bale? You guys haven't met him before, ever.
Well, we've seen him, right?
No,
You said it sounds familiar.
Correct, but it sounds familiar because you read about it.
Yeah, he's an archdevil.
It's
kind of famous.
Yeah, it's kind of like he's kind of like one of the big names in the Nine Hells. Like,
Okay.
it's not that you've ever met him before. As a matter of fact, had you met him before, you probably wouldn't be alive. But
Nathan.
Go ahead.
Nathan will give just a brief rundown of the description, trying to describe like finer points of I don't know, like armor and symbols and so on. He didn't understand like the symbols are all about in the plate armor himself. It's more that he knows you are all educated and have obviously been very invested in dealing with this sort of thing. So he'll convey the information he has. The Minotaur is huge, and I can knock him down up to 3 times. But because it is limited, I would rather not actually make him eat dirt until it is useful. So if anyone at any point needs me to prone him, let me know. But I do not expect that will last for very long, and I imagine he will take it forward.
Honestly, we should just try and avoid him for as long as possible.
That
We don't want to get into a confrontation with that thing.
Agreed. I should ask, do you have a specific goal here? Getting a person out, or information out, or a specific item, or sort of delaying the enemy, gathering intelligence, or is it actually to bring a fight here long enough to get people out entirely, which is a longer operation? I just want to make sure I'm not getting my hopes up. You know.
I think we're hoping for getting people out, but it just kind of depends on what the situation is as a whole.
I was hoping we could actually break the fucking gate like we did the last time, but if it's gonna be that challenging.
If we can shut the portal down, that's our goal. If not, I don't know anymore.
Where are the white dragons in this situation?
Nathan, to your knowledge, no such help has been sent from Skystead.
And let's not ask them, because there's a chance they might figure out about the artifact. Let's just leave them for now.
Okay. I will relay. I have not heard word of impending assistance, but also I was out in the field doing some things when it all happened, and Gamaliel conveyed to me that I needed to get back quickly. So it is entirely possible the Archdruid has received word that I have not, but I'm not aware of any cavalry coming.
See how bad it is. We'll see how bad it is before trying to call them. As bad as it is, and we need to make sure the Archdruid is still alive and able to actually help out beyond here.
As part of the repairing of the world?
Not so much about repairing the world, but trying to stop the world from destroying itself.
6-1, half a dozen of the other. That works for me. Right, that will be the biggest priority then. Shall we?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you guys going? Are you guys going quietly, or are you going
quietly?
Let's try and go quietly.
Yeah, last time did not work out to Daytona's benefit.
So then I need everyone to roll me a stealth check, please. Those of you in armor, that gives you disadvantage. Please roll with disadvantage.
I will pray to Helm to get past without a trace.
That's
Do you cast
a
Pass Without a Trace?
9.
No, I got an at 20.
Nice.
That's a 9.
Alright.
17 for the Pegasus.
Day was a good day.
Okay, a 17 for the Pegasus and you, Ophelia?
Or Daytona. A 19, a 9, 14 for Daytona, and a 10 for Hornet.
Okay, Nathan?
18. That's without Pass the Trace.
Pass Without a Trace isn't actually going. He was joking. He's not a high enough level cleric.
That's fair.
Thank God that wasn't with Pass
18.
Without a Trace.
Yeah, no, I left.
Okay, so that's 4 and 4. Because David nat 20, so gave you 2 successes.
No, Chris nat 20.
Oh, Chris
Yeah.
nat 20. Call high or low.
Hi.
69. Nice.
Nice. Nice. Nice. Nice.
Funny number.
Funny number.
You funny guy.
So,
I like your words, funny magic man.
I like your words, Magic Man. Alright, so, though the first leg of the journey is a bit hard on some of you to try to keep quiet, you do manage well enough to keep hidden as you can see the actual town itself, not the outskirts, but from your vantage point, as coming in from the direction you are, it does overlook Roselake. You do see that there is combat going on throughout Roselake. You all manage to keep quiet enough that you don't alert any of the nearby patrols of the creatures known as Maragon as you come to notice them. You do also see that there are littering throughout bodies of civilians, druids, and treants that have been cut down. You also see piles of ash concentrated into one area, which you guys from your previous experience know to mean that is where a devil had been felled. And there's a quite extensive pile of them. So it seems like for the casualties that have been suffered here, a lot of devils have managed to be slain in turn. So that was for leg number 1. As you guys begin using the tree line as makeshift cover to get as far into Roselake as you can, please give me another round of stealth checks.
18 for me,
Everyone do good.
and
That's
17
a
for the
1.
and a 17 for the Pegasus.
Okay, Nathan?
With a 1 and a 2 on the die, that's an 8.
An 8. Okay. Goo?
18.
18. Okay.
9 for Daytona.
Wait! I keep
3
forgetting
for Hornet.
halfling. I'm so sorry. I keep
Oh,
forgetting
yes,
halfling.
yes, reroll. Reroll.
That's cocked. Which is important. Okay. 22.
So that brings it to another. That brings it to
Man,
another tie.
we're getting entertaining today.
That brings it to another tie.
It's my fucking fault for having disadvantage for trying to protect myself.
So Nathan, sous chef, you're the guest. Call high or low.
Hi. Why not?
High. All right.
Okay, he's full.
I rolled an 80. You guys are good again. So,
A Mormodon looks over right at us and then sneezes real hard and looks away.
yeah. So as you guys are continuing onward, Ezreal, there's a moment where the outfit that you're wearing snags on a few of the uprooted roots, and it ends up giving a very loud rip, like very out of just, and all of you kind of hold still as you quickly try to hide behind whatever tree cover you can. And you glance out, you see what looks like a patrol of these Maragon, about 13 of them. Make their way into the tree line. Begin looking around. All of you kind of do that I don't know if you ever did this when you were playing hide and seek as a kid, where you would hide behind a tree and you would just try to move with the seeker. You guys managed to just enough keep your movements quiet and keep them controlled enough that you, as they're looking around, just kind of move along with the patrol to the point that they don't see you.
Okay.
You guys are burning your luck here.
And at one point they see us, but there's a table in the way, so we all have to shift around at the right time so they can't actually catch us.
You get the L. Okay. So as you guys continue pushing on, somehow avoiding combat to this point, you take the tree line until you find yourselves coming closer to the central tree itself, where all of you very quickly notice the druids that were protecting this place are all but dead. Not only that, you see what looks like a number of treants who are still in defense of the central oak tree. The tree itself giving off this very, very odd mixture of this greenish blue and white energy that almost seems to be acting like a field around it. And standing in the middle, commanding the charge, this massive minotaur with deep orange skin and hair almost like fire that cascades down his back, a tattered green cloak that seems to be flowing with an ever flowing stream of ashes coming off the back. In his hand and kind of going up to his mid back is this massive morning star. His bracers and shoulder pads are spiked, and each of them have what look to be heads mounted on them. His belt itself, made out of skulls, that just wraps around with this very ominous glow to them, this very dark black glow. Other than that, the armor that he wears is this solid orange plate mail armor. As he stands there, you can't hear him from this distance, but just his presence alone is enough to almost force it, even at the distance that you're at, to be forceful even at the distance that you're at. As he seems to be in the process of yelling out to some of the devils around him. And as he does so, you see one of the treants comes up, already pretty damaged. He looks at it, kind of catches its fist with his hand, takes the morning star and rakes it right into the middle of the treant, blasting it apart. And you see he just kind of chuckles as he puts his morning star back at his side.
How big he?
I believe he's
Roughly?
huge.
He's a huge creature. So
20 foot plus.
the size of, like 12, 15 feet tall. The size of a treant.
Big.
Big.
So this is what we have to fight? Great.
At some point, probably.
I don't think it's a good idea to fight the Lord of fucking whatever
War.
The Archdevil of War.
at this current moment.
Kick his ass.
However, unseen, you guys make your way around, and Goo, an area you've been to before. No one else. You find yourselves transitioning away from the tree line and making your way onto solid rock. The area here is well kept, though there are a few piles of ash that litter the area. Goo, you recognize this area to be where your mother brought Bosco when he was integrated into a new pack.
Yes.
You don't see anything, at least in the way of immediate danger here. Everyone go ahead and give me another stealth check, please.
Alright,
That's
The horse gets my natural 20.
Oh, 19.
Horse gets 2 saves, okay.
Now, when you say horse, is that Hornus or your Pegasus?
No, Pegasus.
Yeah, B's got it.
Bees.
B's got a natural 20, and I got 21 if I add my bonus.
Ugh.
God damn it, B's.
Luke, your face is red.
Yeah, I've been in a helmet this whole time.
Alright, so what are the rest of the stealth rolls?
15.
15, okay.
19 for Dayton,
19.
Daytona, and 14 for Hornet.
14 for Hornet. Okay, Goo.
13.
13!
Ooh.
It's not a nat 1, but it's sad.
Alright.
For Goo, it's pretty sad.
Alright, and...
If you're burning in that helmet, Luke, you can just take it off. Just
take
leave
off
it.
the helmet.
Take
No.
it off.
This is
Take
my
it
Halloween
off.
costume.
Take
What?
it off. Take it. Alright, so, Ezra, what'd you get?
19.
19. That is a 4-3 in favor of you guys.
The horse literally saved us again. The stupid horse.
So as you guys begin kind of making your way across this more rocky terrain, a couple things. Number one, you notice that for all the fighting that's been going on, there are significantly more piles of ash here than there are bodies. As a matter of fact, you only see about 4 bodies of druids that may have come here and trying to defend whatever they could. The second thing that you notice is that there is what looks to be odd strikes of what almost look like if you've ever seen a lightning bolt hit or impact into something and leave like that sort of odd mark in it. You see that scattered in various areas around the rocks. The third thing that you notice is what sounds like from not one of the caves, but from behind one of the caves. Kind of elevated a bit, you hear what sounds like rustling. Like just rocks that seem to scatter across the ground for a moment. That's your choice if you want to look at it or you want to keep moving.
What are we looking at?
On top of one of the caves. You can't quite see it, but it sounds like something shifted a small pile of rocks and they kind of just went scattering.
I would like to take a closer look at that. If there's
Well,
something
so-
here.
No. So as you guys kind of carefully make your way up, cresting over the top of the rock, still hidden. Really quick. Oh shit! Wait a minute. Actually rolled pretty decently.
No, cat.
Okay.
Oh, hello.
Well, hidden from devils at least. As you guys kind of crest up the rock, you see what looks to be an injured guard drake that has a big gash in its side.
No.
You see near it what look to be pups, however, just on the edge of maturity. It seems like maybe a week or two and they would have been grown up. Let's roll a d6 here. 5. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So Ezreal.
Yeah.
Does a 19 hit?
It does not.
Does not. Okay. And does a... Oh, no, that's not going to hit either. So, as you guys are watching this, you see the injured guard drake attempt to get up on its legs, very clearly seeing you all as a threat. As it gets up, it staggers back down. Ezreal, you hear something leap off of a nearby rock as you feel just brushing past your face what is the wind of a claw going right past you. You guys all hear crackling as you look over and see a fully grown, much bigger than what is usual guard drake, with lightning crackling away from its face as it attempts to jump up and bite down onto Ezreal, who jumps back as it stands there snarling, at you.
Go animal handling, please.
Actually, I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
Can I make like a personal insight check to see if it's him?
Make an insight check, sure.
Ooh. 27.
27. You recall being told specifically by Nathan that when
he was big.
When Bosco grew up, not only would he be larger than most guard drakes, he would also be attuned to the element of lightning. You get the sense this is probably Bosco.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, good news. Didn't go after any wizard shoes this go around.
Hey, buddy, how are you?
You see, Bosco takes a moment where he's in a very... You know a lot when it comes to coming from the community that you know of. When an animal gets into a situation of panic, it's very hard to distinguish friend from enemy. And it takes him a moment of just kind of that lightning still crackling away from his mouth before he kind of rears up for a moment, taking a second and recognizing you. Before it, you see what could only be described as a smile come across his face as he jumps up at you like a lion being reunited with the person who saved it. Jumps up. He's large, by the way, so he's like,
I know,
close to taking you down.
One hefty boy.
But he jumps up.
Just be quiet about it, okay?
He just very happily just kind of presses his head into you and just kind of gives you big hugs. You notice he's not really saying anything, but you get what sounds like just excited yelps, but muffled.
It's a dog when the college student comes home.
What size is he roughly to me?
So you're about 6 feet. He's roughly 9 to 10 feet.
Big
Long or
boy
tall?
boy.
Long and tall.
Okay.
On his hind legs.
All right, that's what I want.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the size of... He's the size of a larger hornet.
Okay, so I can ride.
He can be used as a mount.
Hell yeah.
Um,
You want to use your picture?
I'll give you his character sheet later. But yeah, he just loves up against you, and after a moment, you see the other guard drakes kind of look up at this a bit confused.
Is he Dad?
And you hear,
I'm fucking grandpa.
because, yeah, his intelligence did go up quite significantly, when he grew up. After he finishes doing that, he will say, what are you doing here?
We came as soon as we could to help out.
He kind of looks over and he sees Nathan.
Probably didn't.
Who, Nathan?
I know
you've seen him a few times.
Probably didn't make a lot of sense.
Continue, sorry.
I know it probably didn't make a lot of sense when I left you here a long time ago, but we have a really important thing that we need to do to save not just you guys, but everyone.
He says, take down the armored ones?
Even more than that. Think that big guy, but way scarier.
You see Bosco kind of pads over and looks down towards the central tree and sees the massive minotaur. Oh. Yes, I saw him earlier. Stayed to protect. Looks back at the injured Gardrake and the pups. He looks at you, Nathan. Kind of, and as I said, Nathan, you've seen him a couple times just in the course of him growing up, and you two have a very friendly relationship. So he kind of just comes over to you and just kind of bumps into your shoulder, gets down on your level to kind of just rub into you.
Nathan staggers back a bit and then sort of leans back into the lower portion of the shoulder and.
So we're good with this here.
Still speak with animals going. He looks at you, Goo, and says, "I can help you. Do you need help?"
I mean, I would like it, but if they guard here for them, I don't know.
He will look at you again. He looks at Ezreal and then looks at you. She can still heal?
Or I can, actually. Kind of.
Can you help me get them into our home? As he looks down at he looks back at the cave. He'll go over and kind of take even though they're almost fully grown, Bosco's mouth is just huge, so he kind of just clamps his head around one of the Gardrake's necks.
Fucking cat mom.
Yeah. And
Crush the baby Gardrake.
and brings them
I
inside.
will cast Cure Wounds on the injured one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your healing.
My spell slots are mediocre.
My spell slots are mediocre.
Please. Roll 20. Oh, there we go.
Okay. So you...
Not a lot,
down.
but it's HP.
Clamp down, pick them up, and you go down and heal the Gardrake, and it gets to its feet. Still injured, but manages to get itself into the cave with the healing that you were able to give it. I'll go ahead and give you Bosco's character sheet real quick.
So you're ride his ass in a battle.
Yes!
In player's journal, all players. So you guys should see I'll move him to characters for now. But you should see a new Bosco.
Fucking huge.
Brian's back anew.
Put baby Bosco away.
Baby
I
Bosco's
love
not
him.
real.
And then
And her too.
can be edited and controlled by Goo. So Chris, go ahead and just go ahead and look over his stuff.
I think I have to refresh.
And while you're doing that, I'm gonna be nice and actually let Sushep use his character sheet.
Yeah.
No, I can't see mine. Oh, Suship's not even in roll 20 for me. Maybe I have to reload.
Just go ahead and reload, yeah. Alright, Sushep, you should have control of your character sheet now.
Sweet. Exiting the other game. I was
The
like,
other
I can't
game. Excuse me.
test game for testing stuff. The game that I use for making character sheets and so on. And in this case, looking up his stats since I couldn't see it here.
That's a smart thing to make.
Alright, so Chris, can you access this character sheet yet?
I mean, I'm loading into roll 20. It's being jank as fuck, so I can't even look at my character sheet. Loading. Loading character sheet. There we go. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. He's one of his attached to.
Yeah, Gardrakes ain't nothing to fuck with.
Condition immunities, frighten, charm, damage immunities, lightning, damage resistance, poison. Pretty good skills. Solid stat block, 115 HP.
Holy
3
shit,
attacks,
he's
2 with
buff
his
as fuck!
claws, or 1 with bite, or if it makes 3 melee attacks, can it just make 6 attacks with its claws, or how does that work?
Sorry, 3 melee attacks. So I forgot to. It's 3 with his claw. It's 3 with its claws, or 1 claw, bite, and tail. Sorry, I'll go ahead by correcting that real quick.
Wow.
Alrighty.
Yep, and then he's got his bite attack, his claw attack, his tail attack, and his breath weapon.
Holy shit. What a Chad.
He's Bosco adult now. He's growed up.
Oh.
He's stronger than my bird.
He's so good.
It's been a fair number of months. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a plus 16 to hit with bite.
Plus, I'm sorry, what? No, he's a plus 9 to hit with bite.
Oh, plus I hit 16. Oh, it's average.
Yeah,
damage,
it's the
sorry.
average damage.
I'm negligent. Okay, that's fine. Still,
He has a plus 9 to hit with everything. All right, so.
Hey, Macarena.
Gawking over new character sheet aside. From here, you guys can begin making your way into the actual valley with the central tree without being seen, roughly. So go ahead and make stealth checks if you guys would like to. Yes.
Would I make a lot of noise moving dirt?
No, not really.
I want to kind of block off the entrance to the guard Drake hole.
Got it. Okay.
Just enough.
All right,
17 and 19.
Yep,
So
so you
it's
go
not as
ahead
visible.
and cast your mold earth and manage to basically make about a 3/4 cover with the dirt, enough to still let oxygen in, and enough that they can still burrow out.
I made up for the 2 that I rolled.
So, sorry, David, what did you roll?
17, 19.
17, 19. Okay.
24.
We're just gonna say no for Daytona,
No for Daytona.
and also no for Hornet,
No for Hornet.
because that was
Okay,
a 2 and a
I made
7
up-
that I rolled for both.
I made up for the 2 I rolled earlier by adding a 0 to the back of it.
Nice. All right, and Ezreal?
19.
19. That's 5 successes, guys. Good job.
Yeah.
All right.
Slowly getting better.
So, as you guys approach into the valley, I want to ask, do you want to be coming in from the left side or the right side?
Big important question. What can we see from the left? Oh, wait, we probably can't see shit, huh?
I'll move you onto the map for now. By the way,
instinct
movement here.
left.
By the way, movement here is 10 feet a square.
Oh, I don't like that.
I think that's everybody.
Treants are treants.
King Shark is a shark.
Mm-hmm. So, which side would you guys like to be coming in from? From this side or from this side? This side or this side? Or this side? This side, this side, or this side? This side, this side, this
There's
side.
2 treants on the right, or on
There's
the
2
left,
There's 2 treants on the left. There's
with
1
more
treant on the right.
enemies. Treant on the right's a little fucked looking. Gotta deal with these 3 and this man.
I will let you know these 2 treants look like they have been pretty heavily whaled into. This treant also looks like he's been pretty heavily whaled into.
Either way, they're probably gonna die.
Well, yeah. But the question is, do we want to try to save 2 treants to try to help us get further in? Or do we want to take the less possibly riskier route on the right side and just hope that we can speed run to the entryway?
Well, there's a chance that when these 2 on the left go down, the enemies are just gonna turn around and come fuck us.
Yeah, like I will say, the left side also doesn't look beneficial because they have a siege engine already up on that side as well.
And to that note, the siege engine is actively firing on the oak tree.
Okay, that's...
Does the siege engine look hurt?
No, that one does not look touched. Although you do notice that there are 2 other siege engines that have been destroyed.
There's part of me that says go to the left so we can try to clear out as much of the enemies as possible, but I also know, like, if we take the right side, less chance of us dying and less chance of us having to engage with Mr. Man in the middle.
The siege engine does look like a fully magical construct, right? It's not like a complex piece of machinery that is being manned.
They were neither able to confirm or they were never able to confirm or deny that it was pure magic. So, from their perspective, yes.
Could I like roll Arcana or something to see if I think I can banish it? It might be the actual question here.
Yeah, go ahead and roll Arcana.
Okay.
By the way, we are on the battle map, correct?
Yeah, and I'm keeping track of stuff right now.
All right,
You're
34.
on Batman.
34. Yeah, you think you could banish it? Anyway,
Just good to know.
As I asked, where did you guys want to be coming in from? This side or this side? Or this side?
My vote is the left
Boom,
side.
chop. Boom, boom, chop. Boom, boom, chop. Boom, boom, chop.
Honestly, I think the left. It might
This
be
side?
tougher, but if we get 2 Trents instead of 1, then
If you get 2 guys named Trent, then they'll both be douchebags.
You got blood on your face. You big disgrace.
Johnny, Johnny, yes, Papa. Eating sugar? No, Papa.
Okay, so where are you guys coming from? Left side?
Telling lies?
It sounds like there was more interest on the left side.
left.
I'm a pool. Left side.
Left, right, left, 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 right, left. Okay.
Majority vote on the left.
Alrighty, so let's paste you guys into here, and let's get. Hold on. Baby Busco.
Let's go, baby.
Bigger Buska.
Biggie Bosco.
Big Busco, and then
Give
let's
me on
also
that
get,
boy.
Let's also get Pegasus, really quick.
Alright, everyone has a mount except for me.
Pegasus.
You can just mount
You have
yourself.
wings.
You have
Yeah,
wings.
shut up, Luke.
All right, what is the marching order going into this, please?
Is it fair to assume that we are losing all pretense of stealth once we are on the battlefield? Fair to say?
I'm gonna say we can try to be stealthy if you want to try to.
No, it's more. I want to know what you're planning so that I can plan around that.
I don't know how effectively we'll be able to fight when we're trying to be stealthy.
Again, that's why I'm asking. I legitimately have a thing that would make it very hard to be stealthy, which is why I'm like, I want to double check we're not trying that before I do the thing that makes it hard.
Yeah, that's not.
I don't think
That
that
is-
we.
Because we're on the left side, I think the strategy should be we just have to cut through. Like, there's no choice in being stealthy if we're on the left side.
Can I get a marching order, please, by the way?
Yes, you may. Oh wait, no.
I'll be in the
Put us
middle.
in the row.
I'll fall as they may.
So here.
Actually, I want to be in the front. I don't want Bosco to die. I want me to die before anyone else. But I don't want to die.
All right. Can we get everyone to roll initiative, please? You guys are going to have a surprise
No.
round before the actual combat begins. Oh, hang on.
Right.
Hang on. I need to clear the initiative track. I just realized I didn't last time.
Oh, well then.
Well, Dayton, you're still gonna retain your 8.
Are you sure about that?
Unfortunate.
Oh, Ezreal gets the 9s. Bosco gets the 9s. What's high? Who has the higher dexterity?
The boss got a +2.
I've also got a +2.
Roll again. Roll a d20.
5.
12.
Okay, Ezreal's going first.
Yeah.
Is that everybody? Am I forgetting anybody? Got Ophelia, Nathan, Dayton, Ezreal. I don't have Goo. Goo got a 19. Goo's a big boy, isn't he? He's a big boy.
Get the fuck out of here.
Don't fucking patronize me.
Fucking Patreon me.
Don't fucking Patreon me. Let's roll for Bale
Okay.
first.
Okay, that is a
47.
97.
Alright, that's a 28.
Yep.
Might as well be.
I'm joking. It's not a 28. He does get a 17 though. Now we're going to do Maragon and others. So the Maragon coming in at a solid 15. Luke getting ready with that dumb bitch energy. The Narzagon coming in at a solid 19 with no dexterity modifier. Siege Engine. Okay.
I want to make something clear. These are 10-foot squares rather than 5.
Yep.
So
They sure
keep that
are.
in mind when we do movement. It's not going to be as
Siege
fast
Engine coming
as.
in at a solid 21.
Playing so fast.
It's very fast, actually. And then
Is it?
And then Treants.
How about that?
Treants also rolled pretty decent on their initiative, actually.
That's not a bad idea.
Alright, and then the Hidden Tarask.
Yay!
Roll's
Awesome.
very low though, so we're good.
It's okay. It's on our side.
The Treants actually rolled a 16, even with their negative to their dexterity modifier. Alrighty. Let's get some proper music going, shall we? Alright, so this is a surprise round, quote unquote. So surprise condition, Siege Engine is no longer surprised. Go.
That's me.
During a surprise round, attacks have advantage.
Oh, that's cool. First one, lowest, 25. Second one, lowest, 29.
Both of those hit.
Kinda figured.
I really like this music that I found.
I don't remember what my additions is. I should.
I don't remember my simple mathematicians.
George.
By the
Do
way,
they
Search-
have... Oh, wait, they don't.
I believe we're still on roleplay mode.
I understand your reality and I deny it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
36 points of damage for the first two.
Oh my lord in heaven!
Unless they're...
This Maragon is on his last leg.
Oh, that's cool, because I'm just going to hit him again with a bonus action.
Sounds good. You know, at some
range
point I want to use the
fucking
Thry Crane.
turned off.
They seem like such a cool, like, species.
18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Oh, that's good, because I rolled really piss poor.
Ooh.
I only need that. That is my fist damage, though, is the problem. Rolled the wrong dice. 10 points of damage.
That is enough. It is defeated.
Okay, cool. And I can keep moving after I do all that, right?
Yes, you can.
It wasn't flurry of blows. It was.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can keep moving.
Yeah.
You can move 5 more squares.
Oh no, I did it as a.
Oh, yeah,
that's
no.
right.
Oh yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, it's
50. Okay, no, I'm where it can be. All right.
all right. Surprise round.
Someone else's turn.
Surprise round. The Narzagon are no longer surprised. Bale is no longer surprised. Ophelia. Are you okay? Luke, take the helmet off. You're literally red as a tomato. Just take the helmet off. You're gonna overheat.
What?
You're gonna overheat.
It's
take the helmet off.
cold in here, dude. I'm just
Not red as
looking
a
over my
tomato.
stuff.
my
Like-
horse.
It only feels cold because you've been in a hot space
Yeah, you're
for
right. You can't move
ages.
your horse because it's just a copy of Hornet. So where do you want your horse to move? Ping it. Use the arrow. Use the ruler tool, and I'll move it for you.
Okay. Move here, but 30 feet in the air, and
So
I
you're
don't-
dashing. So you're having a dash.
no, it has a fly speed of 90.
Oh well, there we go.
And I'm gonna fucking shoot this one with a... What cantrips can I use against this? Not
I'm going
fire.
to shoot this with a cantrip.
Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frizzle.
Yep.
Ray of Miss Frizzle.
My bizzle.
That is a 16 to hit.
Misses.
Yep, kind of figured. Well,
Alrighty. Is that the end of your turn?
yeah.
Alrighty. At the end of your turn, because he's no longer frightened, Bale is going to use a legendary action, or no longer surprised. Bale's going to use a legendary action. He's going to use his infernal command. So, as you guys are coming in from the tree line, he turns on axis. You see a plume of smoke escape from his nose. As he looks back and he says, "Of course they would have reinforcements. Do not let them near the tree." As he points his morning star over, and you see pretty much every devil just looks in your direction.
Hell yeah.
Surprise round still going. The treants are no longer surprised. Maragon no longer surprised. Nathan.
Mm-hmm.
Bale is holding on to his legendary actions for now.
I will move forward 25 feet. Go about there. That puts me, I think, just 120 from. Yeah, from the siege engine.
No, from the siege engine. The siege engine is 220
sorry,
feet away.
sorry. So this one here is something else then.
That's a Narzagon riding atop a nightmare.
Oh, okay. So that's the local scary enemy. All right. Okay. He calls out in Celestial. The lights begin to twinkle from the rocks, and Crown of Stars goes out.
Yeah. Look, another Crown of Stars user.
Mm-hmm.
And,
It's a good
yeah.
spell.
Yeah.
and I'm bonus act. That's my action. Bonus action to attack that nightmare.
Well, attack the nightmare. Well, that definitely.
or
hits the
sorry,
night-
not the.
The rider.
the rider.
The rider. I missed the name for the rider. Sorry,
It's a Narzagon.
Narzagon.
It essentially
Just call it a
it's
Death
essentially a corrupted paladin.
Yeah.
Oh, fun. Yeah, I think I'll say hello to it.
Yeah. So 20 will just hit.
Okay, and that is advantage, right? Because
Yes. Oh yeah, advantage. Yes. So that 20 definitely
that
hits.
works.
Oh, actually, no. Technically, not advantage on the Narzagon anymore because it's no longer under the surprise condition. Because its turn has
Okay.
already come and left.
Okay, yeah, so just 20. That does hit, you said?
That does hit, and that's a 22 points of damage right there.
All right, sounds good. And because of the whole Celestial Warlock bit, I believe I get +4 to that. Also, the charisma modifier for radiant.
because it's
thing.
radiant damage. That's right, Celestial Warlock, baby. Let's go.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. So you finish firing one of these beams, which, as opposed to you, Dayton, where your Crown of Stars is more of like a more vibrant to match your more bombastic, more like bardic personalities. Nathan's is more like it's intermingling different energies, both from Nathan and from another source.
All right.
Alright, so that's Nathan. And Dayton, you're up. Oh, no, wait, Dayton's not up. Dayton rolled an 8. It's Ezreal's turn. Sorry, I forgot to move you lower in initiative. I apologize. You still have surprise round, though, before they can do jack shit.
Alright.
So, Ezreal, what you doing?
I'm gonna spend this turn and check where we all are on the battlefield.
I'm gonna
We
spend this
haven't really
turn-
gone very far.
Okay.
No, haven't really
good.
moved very far.
I cast Holy Aura.
Holy Aura. Okay, so that's a what radius?
30 foot.
Okay, so Holy Aura is only going to go to there.
What?
10-foot squares.
Yeah, I was saying this is either 10-foot
Oh.
squares.
Pay attention, damn it.
10-foot squares.
Okay. Fair enough.
Ain't nothing gonna hold me. Nobody likes me.
Still
gonna cast Holy Aura? Alright,
I mean, I already cast it.
Alright, so that'll be Hornet, Dayton, Bosco, and Nathan that get the benefits of the Holy Aura.
Still, I mean, hey.
It's still a strong spell, like you still got the majority of your party. Alright, anything else you'd like to do? Do you want to move at all?
No. I'm gonna move with my party.
Okay, sounds good. Let's see. What to do today.
You do to me.
Let's see. Bale is going to use a legendary action to teleport.
Mm-hmm.
You can teleport 120 feet. But he doesn't really need to get that close. So, yeah, he can teleport to there. So he'll just go ahead and just really quickly... He'll just disappear in a plume of fire and smoke and reappear next to one of the dead treants. Bosco.
And he crushes minions indiscriminately like Mr. X from Resident Evil 2.
You don't know.
No, I just want him to do that. Bosco's gonna move here. And then, I think he would be concerned about the big man that just TP'd. So I'm gonna have him lightning breath that son of a bitch.
What's the range?
70 feet?
Is it 70 feet?
You're right. I'll have him be here. It's a 70 feet.
Double check.
Oh, 30 feet. You're right.
30 feet long, so his lightning breath can get to...
Bosco's not close enough. Yeah, I'm not gonna... I can't do anything with Bosco then.
Alrighty.
Stay by his daddy's side.
Daytona.
All right. Let's go ahead and move the 60 feet for Hornet.
So you got 6 squares of movement.
Shasham.
Shasham.
My action. I'm not gonna get the Crown of Stars out just yet.
Everyone's leaving the Holy Aura.
Yeah, because you have to get closer to fight.
Well, it's not a matter of getting close to the fight. It's because I'm area of effect man. I try to get myself in positions where I can get as many people as I can. Do I want to blow their brains out, or do I just want to go with chain lightning? I'll just go with chain lightning. Why not?
Remember
So that's
doing chain lightning.
Grease lightning. Oh, grease lightning.
so I can
Grease
smack
chain
him.
lightning.
Okay, I can actually smack him, and then the 3 goobers that are in front of him.
Dexterity saving throw for Bale.
Let's
That's
do
gonna
the
be
chain
a
lightning
20. That's
again.
gonna be a 26.
Well, we'll save naturally.
The first Maragon fails. Second Maragon fails. Third Maragon that's got succeeds.
So 42 points of lightning damage on failure.
So Bale takes 21. These Maragon are already almost dead.
Hornet has not yet to do its action, so I'm going to ask this and try to be as fair as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I've used an action to cast a spell, could Hornet use its action to dash?
Yeah, he still has an action.
Alright. Well then. This might be a bad call, but at the same time, I'm trying to advance as best as possible. So that will be where we will end our turn.
Sure. Sure.
I know it's bad protocol. I shouldn't be at the front, but here I am.
Let's see. Bale's gonna go ahead and... You know what? Final legend... does he want to use his last legendary action? He could get in there. But does he have to get in there?
I don't like where this is going.
Some chick came out of the bushes and fired a lightning bolt at him.
Yeah. He could either go here, or he could get really cheeky and teleport into the air to grab Ophelia. But nah, he'll just go ahead and boop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, epic.
Yeah, I suspected that it was gonna do some horse shit like that, so great.
Ooh, goodbye,
Immediate
everybody.
turnaround that's gonna need to be happening soon.
Joe. Sexual.
Siege Engine. Is it in range of anybody? Yeah, actually, Dayton got right into range.
Yeah, I told you I just have to make the worst decisions possible. That's what I do.
Yeah, Dayton's
Go on.
barely in range. Let's see. It's gonna go ahead and move because it has been instructed to. So 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, I can put it right there. And then 30-foot radius. So doom. I think that'll hit the Maragon as well. So everyone in this radius, that's going to be Hornet, Dayton, Bosco, Goo, these 2 Treants, and a Maragon need to make dexterity saving throws.
Let's start with Hornet. That's gonna be 17.
17 does not make it.
Yeah, with a +1 to dexterity, like. So he's gonna be taking half damage because mountain combatant will at least save him for that regard. For me, 13 plus 9, making it 19.
That.
Wait, no, 21.
13 plus 9, 19 math.
Isn't that 22?
13 plus 9? No,
Yeah,
that's
it's
20,
20.
that's 22.
22.
I'm not here, guys. Just don't worry about it.
Okay, so you both take half damage.
I'm not real.
So you're both going to take half damage from this. So that's going to come to 16, 20, 25, 30 halved, 15 points of bludgeoning damage, and 10 halved to 5 points of thunder damage.
So 20 overall.
Yes. And then Goo?
I neglected to change the armor. I probably should have done that before we came in.
20, you said?
So full damage is 40.
Mm-hmm. No,
So Bosco
yeah,
takes
40, yeah.
Bosco takes full damage, and I take no damage.
Goo.
time me. I'm gonna tell Bosco to go help her, and I'll point at Daytona.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know that Bosco doesn't know Daytona.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna turn back around and go help fucking. At least observing my surroundings, I assume I would see the large man.
Yeah,
standing
you'd
in
probably
tree
see the
line.
giant hulking Minotaur. Yeah, I believe so.
Hey, bitch tits, get off my family. And that's 4 strikes. The lowest. Jesus fucking Christ, is a 27.
Those will all hit.
All of these are stunning strikes, by the way.
Sure.
Good luck with that.
He might roll a one.
I'm only assuming that he has legendary resistances, and that's why I'm
So
doing
that's
it to
a
burn through
30
them.
for the first.
Okay.
A 28 for the second. A 29 for the third. And a 29 for the fourth.
Well, that was pointless.
And burn
It's almost
14.
like-
Alright, so I can't.
Yeah, the fucking, he's an archdevil. He's gonna have 5 billion fucking con save.
Okay, no point. Got it. Still a decent chunk of damage, though. It's 19 plus 33 points of damage
Very nice. Very, very
for the
nice.
first 2.
So as
I'm getting better at the damage part.
So as you wail into him, you see he looks down at you.
22 hit?
I thought you already did all your strikes. You already did
No,
all
I
4?
did the first 2.
Oh, yeah, 22.
I did the damage for the first 2.
Yeah,
No,
22
I didn't.
hits.
I didn't actually hit with the rest of them. I was just. I guess you did saving throw. Okay, so those both hit, and then. Fucking math is hard when you're retarded. That's 6. 6. Oh, 30. Cool.
30. Okay. Alright. Anything else?
No, that's all I got.
Alrighty. The Narzagon. I guess Rider versus Rider.
Mm-hmm.
The Nightmare is going to... The Nightmare, you know what? Just because this will be interesting. The Nightmare's going to attack Hornet.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Horse versus horse action.
The Nightmare's going to attack Hornet. The Narzagon's going to attack you.
Alright.
Are you redirecting the attacks on Hornet to you?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a disadvantage too, right?
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to think. What is it?
Read your mountain combatant.
I can't be dismounted against my will if I'm conscious. Attack rolls against the mount have disadvantage.
Okay.
So actually, no. I will let the Nightmare attack Hornet.
Okay. Well, that's gonna miss. And then 3 attacks against you.
Mm-hmm.
Not at advantage. 22, 22, and oh my god, I rolled 3 12s.
22.
All 3 of them are 20 and higher,
22 is-
so...
Alright.
Well, at least you take
wait,
half
no.
damage from literally everything.
No?
I could take half damage, or I could cast shield and
I
make
thought
my
you were
armor
gonna forget
25.
about that, and I wasn't gonna remind you.
So yes, I will take shield.
Okay.
Block all 3 of those.
Alrighty. Bale. On Bale's turn, he's gonna heal.
He's gonna heal.
Yeah, he heals every turn.
Well,
How much damage did you do to him, Chris?
I think he said 30.
And he's going to
hit-
use his innate spellcasting. So no components needed.
Yeah, so if Goo hit for 30 and I hit for 21, we hit him for 51 damage that turn. He very well could have gotten all 50 back. Who
So
knows?
that's a 27 to hit Goo. Alright, let's look up Inflict Wounds. I need to see how many it does as you scale it up.
Oh yeah, no. Inflict wounds is a sad state of affairs.
Yep. So it's 1d...
I guess really depending on which spell level it is cast, though. That's the
well,
catch.
he casts it innately at 8th level. So that's 11d10 necrotic damage.
And that's against whom?
That's against
Against goo.
4, 5, 6. Let's see. 12, 20, 29.
We should have. No, not we.
36, 41, 90, or it's not 90, sorry, 50, 67, 73, I got 2 more, 85.
85?
Has he already done the con save for hitting goo?
For what?
Holy Aura
Oh, that's correct.
versus blindness.
Boom. 27.
Worth
He
a
has
shot.
gone out the ass.
One day you will roll a nat 1 on that.
He's gone out the ass. So you guys watch as Bale, as Goo finishes wailing into him. Bale chuckles, reaches down, his entire hand encompassing Goo's body. And just because it's a flavor thing, less of a spell, more of him just crushing Goo in his hand. With this big smile on his face.
Did that bad just do like 85 points of damage to Goo in one turn?
Yes,
Yeah.
it did.
Because Inflict Wounds is a fun spell if you're a cleric. It's also a fun spell if you are an innate spellcaster that can cast it at the 8th fucking level.
Oh, yeah,
What the fuck is that?
You wanna know what's even worse about that? That's an at-will spell. He can just do that.
Ah! No!
So Goo, Bale just inflict wounds to you for 85 points of damage.
Oh, that hurts.
Thanks for joining us, Sous Chef, for the last episode of Policy May.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be 40. 38. Okay. That's not great.
And then he is going to.
He attacks 3 more times and kills Goo instantly.
And then he is going to use his bonus action to do Dreadful. Each creature within 10 feet of him, make a Wisdom saving throw, please.
I'm good at those.
And we have advantage because of
Holy
Holy
Aura,
Aura.
yes.
I'll just roll higher even though I don't need it. Yeah, it was lower. I'm good.
wisdom save.
It'd be like 20. Yeah, 27.
Okay. Ezreal?
I'm checking my character sheet. That is a 22.
22. Alright. So the only one who fails is Nathan. Nathan, you are frightened of Bale. As you should be. As you should be against an Archdevil of War.
Understandable, have a nice day.
Mm-hmm.
Ofef Maflef.
So all these squares are like
10 feet each.
Mhm. So give me a second. So I'm just gonna move. Let's see how much I can move. That's 90.
Yeah, I had to do a double take on that when I read that. It was like, it was like I was looking through his spells, and it was like inflict wounds at the 8th level, and I was like, okay, that's probably like maybe like his 3 per day or 1 per day ability, and then I saw at will, and I'm like, huh, interesting. I mean, he's an archdevil for a reason, I suppose.
Interesting.
Huh.
I've always wondered what a TPK would look like with an Arc Devil.
We'll be over
That's
here with a dash action.
Freaking terrifying.
Okay.
Oh god.
And then we all split up.
I mean, you guys might want to.
Hey, bitch face. Banish. Take a fuck you. Look. Get out of here. I hate you. Banish.
Are you using your roll? Are you using
No. Just get out of here. Banish.
So, what's the saving throw?
It's a charisma.
Alright, charisma. They're not very good at that. It's a +0. It's a 19. What's your DC?
20. Get the fuck out of here.
That's awesome. Alright, it's on GM layer now. And you do Hera.
Oh my god.
Because you did send it back to its home plane.
I thought you had to wait a whole minute to send it back to a home plane.
Well, no,
right. I mean, it is a minute,
there.
but you did send it to the 9 hells.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of if it can return at that point.
But it's
hold on to that
incapacitated
spell
while
for
it's
a
back,
minute.
while it's there.
Anything else you would like to do, Ophelia?
I got nothing, boys.
You got nothing? Alright, well, Bale's got something. It's called attacking with legendary actions. Okay, here we go. Hellish Morningstar. At disadvantage because of Holy Aura.
What is it?
See, Holy Aura was a good idea.
Disadvantage, he still rolls a 32. I rolled a natural 20 and a 19, and then I have to make a con save against Holy Aura. At advantage because he has magical resistance. That's why he's rolling high, by the way. He has magical resistance.
Oh, I thought he was rolling high because
Don't all devils have magic
15.
resistance?
Basically, yes. Saves against the Holy Aura DC. So, here comes the giant fist! Except it's a morning star.
And who? And who?
At Goo. The one who dared to touch him. 22 points of piercing damage. And 14 points of necrotic damage.
Alright.
You still up?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
My HP rhymes with my name.
Alright, Treants. Let's see. Treants are kind of preoccupied at the moment. Treants are going to try to get these Maragon off of them. Specifically, this one's going to attack the 3 up in front of him that have been damaged. So it makes 2 slam attacks against the weaker ones. Both hit, and they're both dead. Because Treants hit like trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the third one.
It only has 2 attacks in a round. This one also, yeah, we have to move up to here. This one also move up, and double slam attack on this one. Both hit. First slam does 15 points of damage. Second slam does 15 points of damage. However, they're both halved because their attacks somehow are not considered magical, even though they are literally animated trees. Bale's actually going to use his last legendary action to teleport. He's going to jump back.
Oh, thank fuck.
With Goo.
With
What?
goo. Wait,
Ninja.
that requires a grapple.
I know.
Hello.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Like, I was like, hold the fucking phone. You want me to die?
Yeah, I do. Fuck you.
Eric, no, please.
Oh,
Oh, my
there's a dead
second boy
lady. I
toy.
just noticed that.
Yeah, there's
There's
a
a
bunch
lot of dead
there's
people.
a lot of dead people around the battlefield.
Is that
Mrs. Dead Lady.
is that Mrs.
Oh, I-
Milf?
No,
No. Okay.
Mrs. Milf's probably in the
I'm
tree.
assuming the Arc Druid is in the. Yeah.
Maragon.
It might be.
Oh, I missed. Hang on, I missed some attacks over here, so I will go ahead and do those attacks for the treants.
So as that's going on, what's the status, team? How we feeling?
I can't move much closer into the middle of the battlefield.
Cool. Chances of success. I'm 100%. Everyone's gonna be alive at the end. Yeah.
I just have to maintain the same radius from Bale.
Actually, hang on. Instead of doing that, this treant, because it still had it, this treant is going to use animate tree.
Oh.
Oh, whoops! Didn't mean to do that. Whoops! Oh
Oh
god!
no, now there's 3 of them! There's 3 of them!
What the fuck?
No! Oh no!
The tree turns to a Pegasus.
Okay.
That
So
is-
it's gonna go ahead and use its animate tree, so it's gonna make another fucking treant.
Hell yeah.
Secret technique. Animate tree!
I speak for the trees.
Okay. Alright, now the Maragon are gonna strike.
Mm-hmm.
Maragon, strike! Only one of those attacks hits this treant over here, so that is going to be a whopping 14 damage. And then 3 attacks, a bunch of attacks on the one over here. Miss. 1 hit. 4. Where'd my d10s go? Where are my d10s? Okay. And then Dayton. Swishy swishy against you.
Okay.
Swishy swooshy. None hit.
All right.
Nathan.
Is there enough brush between me and Bale that I can get out of line of sight?
Yes, if you move and make a stealth check.
Okay. So
So basically, as your turn comes, you look at so Goo, when he didn't inflict wounds, I flavored it as it was less that he was casting a spell on you, more he just took you into his hand and crushed your body like Vegeta with Goku.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, I get it. We just gotta cut off his tail.
He does have a tail.
okay, and then stealth to get out of line of sight.
Yep, this will be your action. 15. Okay.
So that is advantage from Cloak of Elvenkind.
18.
Oh no,
Okay.
you're right, because disadvantage. Sorry, disadvantage because fear still. You're correct. Okay, so 15.
Wait. You have saving throws. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, although at the start of your turn, you do, oh, no, nope, never mind. It's not the same ability. He can just keep doing it, and even if you save, you're not immune to his fear effect.
Okay, yeah, so it's just a persistent fear effect while he's around.
Yeah, until the start of, Bale's next turn, you are frightened.
Okay. Yeah, so is a 15 stealth enough for me to be out of line of sight? Like, cover of some kind?
Well, as you attempt to stealth, you get the sense there's kind of just you get the sense that because you're still afraid, and as you kind of do like a little peek around the tree, you see the same sort of grin, dark, maddening grin on the face of Bale as he finds it adorable that you tried to hide from him.
I do not like this fellow. All right, so then with disadvantage, I'm going to hurl another mote at the Narzagon that's so close to Daytona.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
And then I'm like, okay, how do I... For a spell like that, I'm like, what's the easy way in Roll20 to redo it? I guess I just cast it again, functionally. Disadvantage, so okay, yeah, 27.
27, yeah, disadvantage.
Okay, only 22. Radiant Light only gives me 1 per spell casting. Bleh, whatever.
Got it.
Still.
Alright.
Alright. That's my turn.
Very nice, very nice. Schmez.
Hey, have 70 hit points.
You cast heal on Goo.
Yeah.
So Goo, your body goes. So Goo, you're pretty sure through the crushing, he may have broken like 7 or 8 ribs. That's gotten down to like the 2 or 3 now.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah, it's not as painful.
It's also good to put a 7 in front of that too.
I don't know what they can do.
Alrighty. So
Really
Bosco
perfect.
is gonna go help. Yes.
And spin around in circles.
Yay.
So he can use his
He can
bonus
get
action
to-
for aggressive, so he can dash.
Oh, he can
needs
move
to.
40 feet to there and then hit it.
Alright, go ahead and roll your attacks for Bosco.
They're all +9. That's cocked.
Are you doing claw attacks,
Uh,
or are you doing the bite claw tail?
Oh, I'm looking at my sheet. Let's see, plus 2d6 plus. Bite claw tail.
Okay. So roll the bite first.
Right, that was a 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Oh, lightning damage. That's 17 plus 4 lightning.
Alright.
I think if that math, yeah, math's correct.
Alright.
Oh,
Oh my.
14 to hit on the second one for the
That
claw.
unfortunately misses.
I'll be right back.
All right.
And a natural 20 on the last one.
That'll hit with the tail.
Fucking pulling in tonight. Alright, that's 13 plus 20. 26 points of damage and a DC 15 saving throw.
No need.
Oh, it's just dead. Okay,
It's just dead.
That's nice. I get something out of today.
Yep.
Bosco's gonna be fatherless in a little bit here, but it's okay.
Daytona.
Okay. How are we gonna do this? Because now that dude is over there, probably ready to pounce on me after having pounced on Goo. You know what? Let's go ahead and do a similar strategy that this guy was doing. I'm gonna have Hornet first attack the Nightmare.
Okay.
10 plus 6, that's 16, I'm pretty sure.
That'll hit.
Oh, it will.
Nightmares don't have a high AC.
2d6 plus 4. Come on. Oh, yeah, that's right, I forgot. It's probably like non-magical resistance or whatever, but that's 5 plus 4, make it 9 points
They
of
are
bludgeoning damage.
resistant. They are resistant to non-magic.
Uh-huh. Because nothing can be straightforward. I
You
forget to
are
think about
level.
different
You are
things.
level 17.
I know. I'm just whining for the sake of whining.
The days of non-magical of not having non-magical resistance is long gone.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay,
What's the
campaign 2, man. You'll get to experience it again.
What's the play here? Do I try to take that guy out? Because I'm pretty sure Daytona would have seen, like, aha, it left a scorch mark, and then it popped back up, and the scorch mark is not quite visible anymore. Do I take care of this guy first? No, I need to take care of this guy first. At least see if I can't try to actually get him off me. So, 120. I need to aim with this with a 20-foot radius, and hopefully try not to hit Ophelia when I do it. So, give me a sec here. Get the ruler out. Oh yeah, it's easy to do it. Okay, so right there, we're gonna go right back to going with the bullet. Synaptic static.
On.
On well, it's in the radius, so I would want to hit both the rider and the nightmare.
Okay, just making sure.
Nightmare.
Intelligence
Narzagon.
saving throw.
Let's see, Narzagonian. Narzagon gets a 20 unnatural.
For intelligence saving throws? What?
Yep. It has a +3 to intelligence. I rolled a 17.
Okay, well, the 20 would make it.
And then, oh my god. I don't think the nightmare has an intelligence modifier though. Because I rolled a 19 because they have advantage on saving throws.
Okay, so
Let me check.
8d6. That's what I was looking for. I was
Nightmare,
trying to figure out like
nightmare.
where's my dice?
They do not. So it's just a 19, which I think fails.
19 will just succeed.
Oh my goodness.
Because for some reason, I don't have a spell save DC of 20 because I have the 1 level in Hex. That's right. I forgot. So 18, 28, 38, 40 points of psychic damage.
Damn, that
but
was
since they
almost
both
max.
saved, yeah. But since they both saved, that's just gonna be 20 points. Hold on a minute. We'll check here.
Yeah, you're right.
Takes
20 points, half
yeah,
damage.
half as much. So 20
Alright.
points of psychic damage to Nightmare and Rider.
Alrighty. So, initiative
Didn't
count.
get them off me, but here we go.
Initiative count 20. Oh, I didn't mean to move you, Mr. Trant. I'm sorry. So, initiative count 20. We're gonna hex out them. We're gonna hex grid the map really quick. So,
Uh-oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A portal is going to open to bring in more reinforcements, but it is random. It is a random location where the portal will open.
Oh, this is where the gimmick comes in. Okay.
Yeah, you know that portal that he told you about that just randomly pops up all over the place.
Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure the only way we're going to be able to stop it is if we kill that guy, but we're probably not going to be able to.
So it's actually so it's opening up here. And now I roll a d20 to see what gets spawned. That's a 10. Okay.
Okay.
So, with a 10, I'll just go into here. Nah, I'm not going to switch battle modes. I'll just go in here real quick. With a 10, where are you? With a 10, he's spawning some bearded devils. Specifically, 5 bearded devils.
Right. Sorry,
Sorry,
there's a stray cat
4
outside.
bearded devils. Not 5.
Oh, no, you
Unmuted.
didn't miss anything. The only thing you're missing is we're getting 5 bearded devils. Just
4
popping up.
bearded devils, not 5.
Oh, 5. My mistake.
No,
Nice.
4.
Nice.
Jordan.
4, 5,
Goo.
87.
Your turn. You have just essentially been privy to the power of Bale in one fell swoop.
I'm not so antsy to fight him anymore.
What are we gonna do?
I'll
What
tell
can
you
we
what I'm
do?
gonna do. I'm gonna take wholeness of body and bring myself back up to a decent HP bar.
Well, I mean, you have health from before.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah, but I can heal myself to almost full.
But I can kill myself, don't worry.
Fucking hang myself. And then I'm gonna move
I feel it.
here. 'Cause it's gonna be-
Wait! That's so not cool! He can do that!
What?
Maybe you should read your enemies before fucking killing us with them, Mr.
Wait,
Jim.
what?
I missed the
What
spell that
happened?
he had, don't worry about it.
You mean to tell me that our DM didn't do the proper research on this fucking enemy?
You know what? I know everything about him except that apparently my
me-
brain just got rid of a spell that he has as a 3 per day.
But let me guess. It has something to do with explosive fire.
Every 3 days he casts Power Word Kill.
Every three. No, that's 3 times per day.
Three times a day, cast power word kill.
Okay. So good. What do you do?
I don't fucking know.
I know.
I'm just gonna kind of stand here. I don't want to waste a key point on my dodge action if nothing's coming at me, so I'm just gonna stand.
Alrighty, it's the Narzagon's turn. Narzugan.
Get ready.
Let's just all attacks against Dayton. You know?
Okay.
Why not?
Including Nightmare?
Including Nightmare.
Man, this Nightmare doesn't want to play nice.
Miss with the Nightmare. And 3 attacks.
Yep.
So if you shield, 2 attacks are still gonna hit you.
Okay, so that tells me 25 plus. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's still gonna have to come up.
Okay.
So
one attack
I'll have
will
to
miss.
take the 2.
Yep. So 1 attack misses.
Have damage because of fire and piercing,
Half
if I
damage from
recall.
fire and piercing. Yep. So we'll just do the piercing right now. 14 halved to 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then 16. 40 points of fire reduced to 20.
Sick. All right, we're
Sick.
still 100 plus club, baby.
Sick, nasty plays right here. All right, that is their turn. Now it is Bale's turn. On Bale's turn, he will heal.
Mm-hmm.
Be back to full HP at GM.
Probably.
Even if he was, why would I tell you that?
How much you want to bet we don't touch him for like 3 turns? He's just gonna go and he heals himself on his turn.
Well, we have options to consider.
Do we?
I was gonna say like yeah, I'm sure Bale has a lot of prime targets.
We do have options to consider.
Which,
You know what I just realized? This is a raised area over here. If we wanted to actually get up to the tree, we probably should have went to the right.
Oh no! It is supposed to be a raised area, but I'm considering these slopes. Basically, just you can walk up them.
Okay, well, walk.
Because
It's not
keeping them as slopes was going to be way too difficult for you guys to be able to maneuver around the map. Or keeping them as inclines was going to make it way too hard for you guys to get around. So no, they're slopes that you can just walk up.
Mm.
yeah, I'm glad I got a Pegasus. Not gonna lie.
I know, right?
I fucking hacked into Eric's mind. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna make all these things 10 feet radius to like 10 feet of extra movement for everything. Huh. Mind hacks.
Chris Angel Mind Freak.
Chris Angel, mind freak.
By the way, it is Eric, you're gonna have to take over.
Nope, you're not. You're staying, or Ophelia's dying. Those are your options.
Eric, I actually have to go.
God damn it.
Dude, I stayed like an extra 15 minutes past, so...
Okay, I'm gonna have to do the same thing pretty soon here.
Oh, so that means we'll probably just call the session.
A couple of turns, it's okay.
I was gonna say like now, when with DM proper not doing the turn yet.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, we'll save Bale's turn until next time. Why not?
Why would you do this?
DM, I have an entire week of
I
malicious
have an entire week to plan.
Okay.
So do we.
By the way, I'm gonna be on Discord if you guys wanna...
Alright. So, we'll call the session here for tonight since 2 of the players do have to leave soon. Sushep, I hope you'll be able to make it next week.
I should be able to.
Perfect.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll see Sushep next week. We'll pick this up next week, the continuation of the fight against Bale and the defense of Roselake. And until then, good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween and experience the fear that we're experiencing right now. Ah!